Hi, my name is Kenny Roberts. Welcome to another edition of Resounded Glory. Today I'm with Miss Tren and Mr. Jahan. Let's start us off with Miss Tren. Miss Tren, what was it like being a freshman?
Well, that seems like a long time ago, Kenny. But just like anyone else, nervous and not sure what to expect your first year of high school. Lots of changes. A lot of the people that I came in with as friends, still talk to them, but not as close. So a lot of changes, not only in like the friendship circle, but then trying to getting used to the schedule and whatnot.
All right. Did you cut any friends loose after high school?
After high school, no. I would say I'm not as close as I used to be, but no, I never cut anybody loose.
What about you, Mr. Jahan? What was being like a freshman?
You go from being an eighth grader kind of on top of the totem pole, and then you go to being a freshman, and you're in this whole new world of upperclassmen. So I think you're a little bit nervous, excited, really unsure of what's going to happen. I can remember Mr. Winters giving us the infamous 4 for 40 speech and sitting there not really knowing what's going to happen the next 4 years. It's very unpredictable in a way.
Right. Who were your teachers and principals? Anyone familiar?
Well, Mr. Winters was in his, I think, second or third year. Miss Casson was with him as well. Some teachers that are still here that were ours were Mrs. Cervic was one of our freshman English teachers. Mrs. Fix was one of our math teachers. And I don't really know if there was many other ones. Miss Casson was a teacher, but Mr. DeNovo.
Mr. DeNovo was my student council head. Mr. Quartercracks was here when we were here. Even Mr. Triplett was here.
That's true.
He was our health and gym teacher. But those are the only ones I can think of.
Is it odd being in the same level now with them where before you looked up to them as like kings and queens?
You've gotten used to it. I think the hardest part is just calling them by their first name because that's what they would prefer. So it was very hard to do that. Mr. Winters has been the hardest one to say his first name to his face, but everybody else is pretty comfortable, and it's nice to finally work with them and see them on a whole nother level.
What sports or extracurriculars did you guys do?
I did a variety. I started out with volleyball my freshman year, but then did cross country for 2 years. Thought I would play basketball, but didn't. I did ski club and then lacrosse for all 4 years, and I was on student council. It was called Hearts Club. It was a service club. But yeah, I feel like I was very busy. Thanks.
What about you?
I played baseball and basketball, and there was an NHS with Mrs. Trin. I was a part of what was called a history club, and then we had outdoor adventure club as well at the time. And then, yeah, that was about it, actually. Sorry.
All right, getting something more serious. What did you guys eat for lunch? What was your favorite thing about lunch?
Well, I'll throw it out there. Every Friday we had Donato's Pizza, and I would get 3 slices, and I can tell you it was $3.33. It was $1.11 a slice, and my friend and I would race to see who could eat them the quickest, and I typically won.
Same thing.
Yeah, I
Donato's.
mostly packed, but Donato's on Friday was always the treat. Yes.
Bagels as well. Bagels.
What's different about Hartley? Like from where you guys were to where you guys are now, what was different?
Physically, the space is a lot different. Fortunately, we've both been here for a while, so we've kind of seen it evolve in the student body. I mean, the house system is new in the sense that it's a structured, but I think I've always personally felt that sense of family and closeness with teachers and classmates around too, but that's added an element of specific time during the day.
Yeah, definitely the school has gotten bigger enrollment-wise, student-wise, but the nice part about the house system, it kind of takes it down to that smaller level and allows you to still have that family feel. Our senior year, I remember actually cut the ribbon for D-Wing as part of like the head of student council. So I remember, I think it was either our junior or senior year, they were finishing C-Wing. We used to call it the dungeon because it was like all on cinder blocks and things like that. So we were here during that progression.
So as students and teacher, what would you guys like to see different? Like, what would you guys like to see evolve even more in the future?
Number one would be air conditioning in A-Wing and B-Wing, obviously. But I think it'd be cool to have, I always thought when we were here, cover over the path, like either enclosure or something, especially during the winter, or if it's raining, we can still walk across the path.
True. Or we can just have like 3 additional minutes to get to class.
That would make the day longer. So.
What about you?
Just maybe more outreach to the community. Really, I think we've had good partnerships with like Brookwood and different organizations, but it really this is a great community we have around here in Columbus on the east side, and I would like to just see more fellowship and working together with those groups as well.
Well, this has been another edition of Resounded Glory. Thank you guys for coming, and make sure you like and subscribe.